Show. How is everybody doing on this fine, beautiful London Open? Well, actually, it's not London Open yet, but it will be. Welcome. Son of Wall Street, good morning. Boom Banana, hello. Sergio, good morning. Bill Hovens in the flesh. Farhad, good morning. Great to see you, Farhad. What's up? Frequency, good morning. And Ollie is back. What's up? Welcome, everybody. How was the Asia session? Amar Shreshta, sorry. Hey there, good morning, Amar. Welcome. Dahit, hello. Okay, well, do we have any news this morning? Yeah, I can see that there was a bit of a roller coaster here. Stopped that break even Asia twice. Took a break. Yeah, it seems like it was a bit of a roller coaster. We swept some lows here. It seems like. Question is, where do we go from here, right? What's it gonna do? Is it gonna go lower or is it gonna go higher? We do have some some levels. Yesterday this was interesting, as it failed to go back up there and sweep the opening range high around 8:30. Anyway, we went lower and now who knows what's it gonna do. I feel like it might want to sweep some levels, maybe even below, like what, 522. It can happen, right? I don't know. It can happen. Curry Fishbowl, welcome. Hello. Is this going to sweep some levels lower? Or is it going to go higher? That's the big question. Yeah, anyway, we're going to go through with this. And we do have some news, I think, today. Or do we? Or don't? Okay, nothing in the... Oh, yeah. We have pound CPI. Pound CPI news. How was it? Actually, better than expected. Overall positive news. Okay. All right. I guess that's good. Hey, Business Lens. What's up? Good morning. Hello, Kev. What up? Yeah, GBP CPI. Okay. We have a few zones up here. Not too much. I mean, not the best ones. We have one here. And we have, let me give a different color to it. So we have one there. We have one there. Actually, I have to check the mini as well. Yeah, it's going to be higher. Opening is at 36. Okay, yeah. Opening is okay. It's 35 on the micro. Yeah, so we have a few zones here, not that significant, but I think just enough for price to go for it. I do have a long position opened up earlier. Let me just put it here. Where is it? Come on. Which account is it on? Oh, here it is. So I'm kind of looking for it to go a little bit higher, but that being said, yeah, I think I am going to take a partial. Okay. And 40. I'm gonna move my stop here, and my final TP, I'm gonna put it up there. Let's see if we can get it. All right. So let's see how it goes. So I already took partial. It's basically a free trade. Or is it? Okay, come on. Okay. So we'll see how it goes. I think maybe I should put it to break even. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But it does look good. Trade Delicious, hello. Green. Francis, hello. New York was brutal. Yeah, it was a little bit brutal. It was. Blue, you're fresh, my friend. Oh no. Yeah, it's you gotta go for small base hits there. Small risk. I have to put this to break even because, you know, I just have to. And you know, the other thing I need to do, maybe it's too late. Yeah, anyway. The other thing I would need to do right now with this trade, I need to close another partial here. Because this move is just... It's not updating properly the quant hour. The open position quantity says one. Oh yeah, sorry, never mind. 28. I'm gonna put it to 20. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's my mistake. All right, took partial. There you go. Now it's just a runner. All right, we'll see. Secured a little bit there. We'll see how it goes. Samuel, hello. Day 3 in Scotland today, welding some stainless. Wow. Wow. That is... Thanks for sharing. That would be... Wow. In Scotland, how's the weather? I guess it's a little bit rainy there maybe, or foggy. I don't know. I'll be obviously everywhere because, you know, we're basically in November. Awesome. That is so great. We have someone from Scotland. Well, I wish you a good time. I mean, for your job there. Cold compared to else. That is so amazing. Like, we have people from all around the place. And, you know, wow. I like cold weather, by the way. I do like cold weather. I do. Thank you so much for joining us and listening to the show. In Estonia, we got yesterday snow. Ooh. Oh, wow. On knee level, wow. Yeah, weather forecasts are saying that here in Hungary, we might expect snow over the weekend. You know, the thing is, I still have my summer tires on the car. Still no winter tires. I need to go and change it. I need to switch it to winter tires, I guess. Tossed it yesterday on TRADEIFY. No trades on Apex. That's that's great, Samovan. That is absolutely great result. It's snowing and all ice, and I've got summer tires. Yeah, yeah. I need to get it changed or switched because I mean, usually we in the past couple of years we don't really have that super cold winter, so we had snow. Yes, we had snow, but only for a couple of days. Only for a couple of days. Good morning, Edward. From Lithuania. Wow. Awesome. Welcome from Lithuania. All right, Samoven. All right. Thank you so much for joining us here and listening us. Dominic did take a few trades yesterday, finished all. Hey, 1200 is great. That is amazing. That is amazing result. What's the distance here, by the way, on this one? I feel like I need to secure some profits on this. I feel like I need to. I feel like if I'm not securing something on this, that would be a very foolish thing to do or not to do. And by the way, this would be Asia high up there. So I'm doing something which I usually don't. I'm moving my stop right there. So I move my stop loss because this is such a strong move. Oh, wow. Okay. You know what? I'm moving my TP as well. I have to move the TP. This move is very strong. I think I'm going to trail this. Or should I not trail it? I think I should. Maybe not. I want to trail this. I think I'm going to trail this. All the way to my final TP would be 689. I don't know if we can get there. There's a 15-minute supply zone up there at where the market failed to go higher. That level is at 711 711.75. I'm going to trail this and I'm gonna get the final TP just before 700 if we can do that. Hey Gabor, good morning. Albert, good morning. Hello. Spence, Utah US, the greatest snow on earth. Wow, that's amazing. Utah, wow. Corey Fishbowl, no entry. So no setup, yeah. Well, you know, you see this pullback now, so that's why I'm going. I already took partials, everybody. So if you're just tuning in, this is just the final micro. I was in with 3 micros on this trade, so I already took partials. So that's why I'm kind of trailing it. If it takes me out, I'm completely okay with that. I'm perfectly fine. Took my partials, so I think yesterday was easy and tough morning, and yeah. The price action wasn't that bad yesterday, so I give you that, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's they're almost into 2026. Amazing, right? How time goes. This year was extremely fast. Extremely fast. Very. Very, very, very fast. Yeah. Oh yeah, let's check on gold real quick. Totally forgot about gold. Yeah, gold. Nothing special on gold, by the way. If I look to the left, oh my god, it looks terrible. If I look here, now this is, I like 15-minute. I think I checked this earlier, like 15-minute supply zone there. Opening of the candle is at 61, hold on, 52.1. Okay. All right, that's gonna be a 15-minute. A 15-minute bearish order block slash supply zone. Okay. That would be a great target. One more year and still not profitable. It took me almost 3 years to get the first payout, to be honest. So, business lens, don't worry. Two years from now. Yeah, don't worry about it, business lens. It takes time. And you're definitely not alone in this. That's for sure. It takes time and a lot of, how should I put this, discipline. Usually we say discipline, but you know, the thing that gets us to being more disciplined, I'm sorry to say it, and that's the bad news. I'm gonna break the bad news for you guys. The thing that makes us more disciplined is pain. Pain, not necessarily physical pain, but emotional pain and struggle. That's what's going to make us more disciplined, partially at least. So, you know, we need to fail in trading. You know, the saying that you need to fail is definitely true. You need to fail many times. Exactly. So trading is typically one of those professions out there where you need to fail a lot of times in order to practice that discipline properly that's needed. You know, I could do a lot of crazy things, and I did years ago in just one trading session, while I realized that, okay, this is not something I should do next time, because I had so much pain from that. My first loss was the AMC meme stock. Well, wow, lost 50k? Jesus Christ, Ollie. Oof. 50k on a stock? Oh my gosh, that hurts. That hurts even me. That is a lot to, yeah. Randall, hello there. Solid process work with a couple of years, then the mindset can exactly. The mindset will, by the way, the good news is for those who are still struggling, the good news. Oh, I forgot to read your comment there, Alvaro. Alvaro says 2026 I will get my first payout. I love that. It just caught my eye. Alvaro, I wish all the best for that, and I know you will get it. I know you will get it, Alvaro. So yeah, what Randall is saying, it's completely, yeah, absolutely. The good news is the mindset is doing the adjustment on its own. So our subconscious and our mindset is developing on its own as a process, as a progress, by the way, throughout these failures. Now, I'm not saying that you should relentlessly blow up your evaluation accounts, because that's stupid, right? But you definitely need to work and practice. I mean, practice risk management to your best abilities and work on your craft every single day. You know, as I used to say, like, tighten the screws every day a little bit, just a little bit, tighten the screws, you know, do some small adjustment, like not every day, but and the mindset, the subconscious is going to develop better and better. It's going to get better and better, but it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to happen from one week to another. It's going to take time. For some people, it's only a few months. For some people, it's years. For some people, it's more than a few years. It's quite a few years. Everybody has a different journey, a different path. But as long as you're not giving up in trying to get better in trading within reasonable boundaries, like risk management, expenses, proper expectations and such, then your mindset is going to adjust and develop and evolve throughout the journey. So you're going to get better. That's the good news. In short words, if you don't give up, you're going to be successful. That's the good news. Don't give up and you'll be successful. Cyril, hello there. What's up? How's it going? Okay, so if somebody is just tuning in, let me just update you guys. I started this position with 3 micros. I already took 2 partials, one here and one up here. So this trade is secured also in profit. So I don't mind if it goes back down here before you say, oh, it's just 1 micro. I had my trade technically completed up here. So this is just a runner. All right, this is just a runner. I would love to see it go all the way up there. Actually, to prove my point, if you go to the 15-minute time frame, yesterday during the PM session, the market tried to take this level. Hold on, let me show you. What was it? Yeah, here was the 930. Here was the 930 open range, up there around 832 or something, and the market almost reached that, but it swept the high here. Look at that. It swept that liquidity and then reversed all the way down there. It made the market structure shift eventually right here. Not positive, negative. Bearish market structure shift down there, picked up liquidity, and then it kind of stayed the way like this. And now I feel like that the market wants to push it back there. That's a 15-minute supply zone. Okay, sorry. So that's a 15-minute supply zone by that 2 bullish candles. And I feel like we might see one more possible push to that level. That's it. So my final TP is at 690, just in case there would be some early profit taking. That is the reason why I left one runner up there. We'll see. Trade 43 years. I meditate every morning and I write my journal when I go to work. I'm ready to use almost no indicators for my process. There you go, Randall. I love that. I love it. That is amazing. Mahavir, hello, good morning. I passed the challenge finally. Albert, I must give you an applause. Albert, congratulations for passing the challenge. Albert was working a lot on this. I know. Success is 5%, strategy and mindset 95%. Bob Proctor, yes. I would also say like mindset is like success 5%. Yeah, okay. So in that, if we take that 95%, I would say out of that 95%, 90% is mindset, 10% is strategy. I would say trading, as a whole is 90% mindset. Everybody thinks that trading is about finding the best indicator, is about finding the holy grail, is about finding the best concept out there, or finding the secret sauce, the secret price pattern that is always going to... No, it's working on the mindset. I would say 5% success equals 95% mindset. But yeah, I like that. Blown Lucid yesterday. Oh, Javier, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, we stuck at the open. Yeah, it seems like this runner is gonna get closed here, but it's fine. Richards, hello. I'm feeling great. Just to tell you, I love the cold weather. I do like the cold weather. I do. I like cold weather, the cold season, much better than summer. Yeah, summer is great. I know. Summer, awesome. Yeah. Let's have a good summer and go down to the beach and enjoy the summer. I know it's all about the summer. But yeah, I understand, but I like the cold seasons. I love it. Guys, yesterday there was 0 degrees Celsius here, and I went down for a walk. I walked 8 kilometers yesterday evening at night. It was so great. I enjoyed it so much. 8 kilometers walk. I really enjoyed it. Oh my gosh. In 0 degrees. Perfect. It was so good. I actually felt great. Just full TP on NQ and went short. Oh, nice. Be careful there, Jack. Pay Panther 50-50. I understand. And that's good. Without it, you're screwed. Yeah, Randall. The more indicators we have, more I'm confused. Yeah, and it's the same for any concept. So we can be looking at the raw price charts, right? And that's amazing. But like, for example, ICT Concepts, he has a huge fan base. I understand. ICT has like 100 concepts right now. And if you apply all the concepts, obviously it's not going to work. Even he said it so. Like if you try to look for all the concepts at the same time, you're just going to lose money. Obviously, just focus on one single thing. Even if you're trading on the row charts, like most likely I do, or try to have that certain price pattern or level that you're looking for. Exactly, Richard. So strategy is just a thing. It all comes down to risk management and discipline. So, and there's so many strategies out there. So many, a lot, very, very much. Understanding narrative. Yeah, there you go. That's also a secret sauce, like quote unquote secret sauce. Because once you understand a crucial thing about the market context, basically the narrative, what is going on, that's going to give you a huge advantage, right? Even if people are interested, they will martingale and blow up. Yeah. So by the way, if someone is having 80% win ratio, that is amazing, but I would be curious about that person's risk reward management, or if that person is doing DCAing, aka almost like martingaling the positions. I would be curious about the risk management style for the 80% win ratio. Not saying it's impossible, it's definitely possible, but it's dry. Yes, exactly, Charles. It's a dry month. It's cold and dry. Did the same storm because of the damage? What? Tom did this? Oh, sorry. Yeah, no huge damage. There was a few trees that were damaged around the block here, but no major things. Thank you for asking. Yeah. But yeah, some trees were damaged, but nothing bigger than that. Yeah, that was refreshing, Tiger. Exactly, Curry Baseball. I'm not sweating that much. Me as well. I'm not sweating that much during the winter time. Jump from strategy to strategy for years, chasing the illusion. No, exactly, Monster. Yeah, I mean, exactly. I did the same thing, by the way, for a year, or at least for 8 or 10 months. I was jumping from strategy to strategy, but that was back in the very beginning. I was like, okay, there needs to be something that is going to make me all that money. So whenever I found the next best indicator, I was like, okay, this is it, you know. Okay, we got stopped out, but we made profit on this one, so it's all good. So I was always like, okay, this is gonna be it. And it never was. Took a lot of time to realize. By the way, that being said, the 5-minute does have a great... even though I got taken out, man. Sorry, the 15-minute and the 5-minute has... partially I wish to jump back in. A part of myself wants to get back in because I think it's gonna get taken. You know what? All right. A part of me really wants to get back in. 32. Almost went up there. Anyway. Nothing beats a cold bed, yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Dominic, yeah. Entry model is just confirmation, but without narrative, no story. Exactly. Well said. Yeah. I did martingale strategies too in the very beginning. Obviously, that was a crazy idea. Trade win 76%. Wow, that is great. That is amazing, man. I love cars. If so, do you have a dream car? Yes, I have my dream car. If you want, I can show you my dream car. I can show you the dream car if you like. It's actually always in front of me. Here it is. It's the background on my desktop, actually, as you can see it. You don't see the whole thing, but it's a BMW 8 Series This is actually not an M8. This is not an M8. This is an 850i. I know it sounds weird, but I don't need the M8. I'm perfectly good with the 850. And I don't know this color. If anyone knows what color is this, I need to go to BMW to check this color. This is exactly the color that I'm looking for. And I don't know, I mean, I like the small details. I like to have the rear view mirror, like the side view mirror, in this tone, in this color. I like to have the same wheels. So just a clean, basic factory OEM clean setup. I like this one in this color, and I like to have the grills in this chrome color and this wheel spec. Sorry, this color spec. This is an 850 M package. Not the 4-door. I know you guys don't see it, but this is the 2-door coupe. Definitely not the 4-door. The 4-door looks amazing, I know, but my favorite dream car in the world is this. This is my favorite dream car. The 850i coupe. I know M8. I know the M8. Yes, I know. I don't need 700 horsepower. I don't need that, or 600 something. I'm completely good with 450 horsepower. Trust me. I am very, very good with 450 horsepower. I don't need that. So yeah. Where is, okay, here it is. So I'm completely fine with that. I don't need that 600 something. I don't care. I don't like BMWs, yeah. I'm not gonna bet. Don't worry about it, Dominic. Excuse me. Yeah. I think, yeah, exactly, Richard. I think it's so underrated because, you know, I mean, by the way, if you're looking for a car that has no, like, not purpose, but that is basically almost useless for the average daily driver, that's the BMW 8 Series, the 2-door. It's only designed to drive. The purpose of the 8 Series is no more than it's designed for the driver. It's not designed to be a passenger. It's not designed to pack your family or whatever and go for a vacation. No, the BMW 8 Series is only and solely designed to sit in and drive the car, and that is it. It has no more purpose, just to enjoy driving. Anyway. You can go to dealer and get one. Yeah, by the way, if I would want to stretch myself to the extremes, which I don't want to, I could put down a lease, like, I don't know, 20 or 30% I could put down at the dealer, and I could just lease one, which I'm gonna do, by the way. Just saying. So one of the goals is I'm going to have the 8 Series, guys. I am 100% I'm going to have the BMW 8 Series. That's just a fact I'm saying, and there's going to be a video about it, and I'm not going to pay for cash for it. I mean, why would I put my cash into a car that is going to depreciate in the next couple of years for sure? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a lease. But the thing is, I'm definitely gonna get one. I'm not saying in the next month, but maybe next year. Who knows? Maybe next year. It's one of my dreams to get the 8 Series, and I don't need the M8. The maintenance cost is definitely double at least as maintaining the regular 850. So I am very good with the 850, but it has to be petrol or gasoline. I mean, gasoline engine. So diesel is good, but not for this car. So it has to be a gas engine. I mean, petrol engine, you know, whatever. I'm sorry. Hey, Molo is here. Hey, Molo, welcome. Would you drive an X6? I guess I would. Of course, X6 is great, but not really my style. But obviously, if I would have an X6, I would drive it all around the place. But if I get to choose, it's not my type of style. But I do know that it's very popular. People love it. I would drive it, of course. I would definitely go drive around in an X6. It's beautiful. You have the M2. Oh my gosh. Mustang GTD. Oh, wide body kit. Nice. BMW engine is great. One thing we need to understand about BMW engines, it's always going to leak oil. So sooner or later you have to be aware that it's going to leak oil. It's maintainable, it's repairable, but there's going to be always an issue with oil leakage. My dream car, the 2000 Toyota Hilux. You are serious? The 2000 Toyota, okay, that's a car that cannot be destroyed. I've been heard that the Toyota Hilux is the car. They told me about the Hilux is when humanity is going to die out, and the Earth is going to be scorched, and everything is gone. The Toyota Hilux is still going to be there, and it's still going to run beautifully. Toyota Hilux can, it's an ultimate survivor. That's what they told me. Hey, thank you, Rowan. Thank you so much. Angio, hello. Go trading, it makes 2-3k monthly. That's Dominic. That is a perfect goal, by the way. That is, Dominic, an excellent goal. Excellent. Hey, Malo, you're with me. All right, I'm willing to trade the M5 for the. Oh my gosh, Malo. I wish that you will get it as soon as possible. I would say my ultimate. I mean. Yeah, the M8 is great. As I said, I don't need that horsepower. Obviously, there is a huge price difference, especially here in Europe, in Hungary, between the M8 and the 850. So I'm perfectly good to settle with the 850 with an M package, of course, because like all of them has the M package. But I'm perfectly good with the 850, 850i, and. But yeah, because there's a huge price difference between the M8 and the 850. So because I would be using it as my daily driver. So my purpose is not to have the 850 and just, you know, have it in the garage all month and not driving it. I want to drive that car. So I don't even understand when we have those millionaires, you know, those rich people are having those supercars in their garage. Or I don't know if they really wanted those cars, but they're not driving it. It just sits there all year. I'm seeing those Lambos or Ferraris. I'm not saying that I'm a Lambo guy because, yeah, it's a good toy, but I don't know if I would drive it. But they're not driving it. I want to have this car to drive it every single day. I don't care about the mileage. I don't care if it's going to depreciate. I want to use it and drive it every single day. Even if I just go down to the local grocery store, I want to go with the 850 and I want to drive it every day. That's the goal, right? Mirovsky, good to see you, man. Gold pumping, let's check it. Oh yeah. Okay, so what is on gold? Yeah, there's nothing on gold. We still have this level here, pretty much high resistance. If we can get out, well, I don't know. If we can get out from this area here, then I would be aiming for that 4152. But for now, I'm just waiting. Everyone had. You have your Harley. Okay, Randall. He looks as king. Oh, that suits you. Okay. That and Beam Rangers. Oh yeah, yeah. I know someone who has 87 model and it's still, yeah. I know also a friend of mine has a Helix. He said he would never trade it to another car. It's indestructible. The engine is for, I mean, and I have another guy who I also know since years. He also says the same thing. He has a Helix. He says it's impossible to destroy the car. Maybe if you send it off from a cliff, but otherwise, otherwise there's engine is indestructible. Buy my Clio with a bit more nibble. I see. The Clio is a great car. It was very popular years ago here in Europe. Everybody was driving a Clio. It's still. Do they still manufacture the Clios? Oh, nice. If I knew how much the 80s Chevy trucks and folks, it's a nice car if you don't go off-road. Well, I don't know about that, but yeah. Suzuki Samurai, yeah. Yeah. Also indestructible, yeah. Oh yeah, 2.5 diesel, and that engine is absolutely. I need to look at this car once again. Oh, it's such a beauty. I need to know what this color is. This is the only, I mean, I have a few pictures from the same car. I mean, this is not a good I mean, this is a good picture. I have the whole picture, you guys don't see it. I don't know what color is this. I need to go to the dealership. Then I need to know the exact color, and I need to do, you know, I need this one. I'm afraid if I'm not gonna find a color like this, I might need to wrap the car into this color, which I don't really want to wrap it. I don't want to wrap the car, but worst case scenario, I need to. Maybe midnight blue, I don't know. I have to do some research. I have to go to the BMW dealership to ask them to help me out. The problem is BMW is ending the production of the 8 series. Obviously, it was just for a certain number of people crazy enough to buy it, so they're not manufacturing the 8 series next year anymore, so they're stopping production completely, both the coupe and the 2-door, which is a sad thing, but it was a good run. The time right now is 8:48 in the morning, almost 9. Good morning, Paul. Good to see you. By the way. Yeah. Thank you, car model. Geo engines swap on it. Oh yeah. Wow. That's fun. That could have been fun. KDP. Welcome. Satish, hello, good morning. Dravid gray metallic. Yeah, maybe. I need to go to the dealership. They can help me out, hopefully, to find it out. And I need to, you know, the problem is, as yes, there are 8 series on the market for sale, used ones most likely, which I'm gonna choose, but to pick the same exact color, the chances are very, very low. So I might have to wrap the car once I get it, and I'm not a fan, but I will have to. Non-metallic blues for 8 are Portimo blue Carpanes, Coegan blue Carpanes, Ridge Mountain. Wow. Okay, those are color names. I like it. If you see it in, I can definitely see it in my mind. So we will get it. We will get it together. Okay. NQ is still kind of going sideways. We should be popping this level up there at 35, I think. Or 30. Something. Oh, yeah, I forgot to connect to my Lucid account. Dun, 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 dun. Trying to figure out if I want to scalp this one or not. I think I want to. I think I do want to. We'll see. So we have this 5-minute supply zone. Are we gonna tap into that level or not? That's the big question right there. Hey Patrick, is your copy trader that you used from multiple prior firms just built into your... Yes, Quantower has it built in, yes. So I'm using the built-in version of Quantower. Arctic Race Blue, I like that. Oh, 6 terrorists and those are great. Those are great cars. NQ is going to break out that trend line bullish flag falling wedge. It could be. It could be. So far, I think we are just waiting for the London Open. We'll see how it will go. It definitely is interesting. It is interesting. I think it should go into that level. Let's see the opening of this 35, yeah. Going into the 30s maybe. But we still have a little bit more than 6 minutes until the London Open. All right, I reopened actually 2 positions. One of them is a scalp position. One of them is a very low risk. Actually, yeah, I'm copy trading 2 and one is a scalp, and I immediately got to a drawdown. I don't know how I did that. But anyway. Let me put it out. here. So we'll see. One of these is a little bit heavier, so I might going to have to close it manually if something goes bad. The other one I'm gonna leave. I'm trying to see if the London Open will puts this one into the 30s. That would be great. Yeah, I don't like that. That drawdown is that's a little bit too heavy position. London opens in less than 4 minutes. TradeSyncer, yeah, so the thing is about third-party trade copiers is that they are cloud-based. For example, the Quantower, the one I use, is not cloud-based because it's on your computer, right? So it's working on your computer. But the cloud-based ones could be a little bit riskier. If something goes bad, you don't have control on the situation. But it's hard to say. I requested password today. Shit, I forgot my security password on RiseWorks, and even, oof, yeah, that's an issue, Mirovsky, because the problem is that RiseWorks has the worst ever support in the whole universe. I've heard people having a real bad time trying to get back their security key from RiseWorks because the support is basically unresponsive. They don't really care about the customers. It's very bad. It's not a good situation, I know. Next time, I mean, obviously you have to contact them. Hopefully they will solve it for you somehow. But RiseWorks is it's not a good experience. I think they should find something better. I mean, these prop firms. Yeah, it's practical, I know, but otherwise it's not the support is very bad, as I'm saying. Nice, I see the screenshot, Dominic. Thank you for sending it. Nice. Dun, dun. I might have to close down this position. You are risking 462. No, I'm not going to let it. Hopefully, I'm not going to let that trade go down to 400. My finger is on the close button there. It's gonna be a discretionary close on the first position. I don't want to risk more, you know, that 462 on that first trade. So I'm kind of locked in on the chart waiting for the London Open. I might have to close down that first trade. I thought that this is just going to spike up there, maybe even before the London Open. So I'm ready to close it. I'm ready to close it. And here we have the London Open in I might even close it at break even. 10 seconds. I was expecting the move up there, but it's not gonna happen, I think. Okay, here it is. London Open. Oh man. Come on. Just spike up there. Take that zone. Take that 5 minute zone. Actually, yeah, that's a 5 minute zone. Just take it. Oh man. That's why I don't like scalping. The other position is fine. Oh, Jesus. Just go up there so close to take the zone. My finger is on the flat button on the first trade. Ah. Why is it having such a hard time to spike up there to the 30s? I might have to close it at break even. Come on. I'm closing it. I don't like this. I don't like this. And for this trade, I'm gonna let it run. You know why? Because it's such a small trade that I couldn't care less. So I'm gonna put my final TP up to 690. 87. Yeah, it's fine. I was expecting a strong spike up to the 30s around the open, so I closed it. Yeah, so I know it was a lot of risk, but I was closely managing that position. Like the way that the London Open happened, I didn't like it. I thought that because of the CPI news, it's gonna spike one more time quickly, run that 630. It didn't do it, so I'm just out. I hate scalping. I should not scalp at all. It's just not my thing. But hey, on that trade, I made $7.50 on a funded account, so that's good. Net profit. I haven't looked into it yet. I will, by the way, but I haven't looked into it. Almost 9K, not accepting. The downtrend yesterday, his followers were screaming, oh no. I mean, I guess sooner or later everybody, you know, gets into that pressure. Yeah, this, I mean, I was expecting really a clean move to continue up there. Yes, exactly, Richard. Exactly. Yeah. Technically, I can get a Subway gyros for that or something like that. Yeah. Actually, $7.50. Yeah, you can get a decent meal here in Hungary. In my city here, you can get a very decent lunch. I know a place where you can buy some good lunch. A very decent lunch for that money. Oh, you made more. Let's go, Randall. Where is the multi-factor authentication on Rise? I can't because I can't find that code. Oh my gosh. I don't know. They are usually they send me a code in email, and that's how I can enter. Don't mess around. Don't mess up your RiseWorks account, because if you mess up your RiseWorks account, it's gonna be a pain in the rear end to get it back. Hey Caesar, hello. Yeah, it's okay to hold for the 1,000. Yeah, 9K to hold 9K in a drawdown. Oh, that could be a little bit stressful. We'll make $7 in 6 seconds, 60 seconds. Yes, a quick 60 seconds. Oh, I don't like this one. Okay, it's all right. I think I'm risking like $60 or 70 on this trade. I'm completely okay with this. That's why I'm just kind of curious if we're gonna go higher. Oh, nice, Enrico. That's amazing. You're in Cancun. Wow, it must be beautiful there, right? Yeah. Smash the like. Hey, thank you so much. By the way, yeah, if you guys can help out the channel and the stream by smashing that like button, I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Please smash that like. Yeah, Rise account, by the way, exactly 100 lot. Good to see you back, by the way. So Rise account is super important. Don't mess it up. Don't screw it up, because support is not going to help you. If you mess up your Rise account, you have trouble, because the prop firms don't really care. The prop firms don't care, not even the, I mean, they don't care the slightest. Like, if you mess up your Rise account, well, they cannot help you. Yeah, I think. In what end? What? Philcos, what's up? I don't know. Please ask the question again. Maybe I missed the first one. Indulge me. What was the question here? Enrico, what's up? You're out? Yeah. I'm still kind of hoping and thinking that NQ should be popping higher, so I'm kind of waiting for that. If we can get higher than the previous high, so if we can get to the 630s, I'm gonna put this to break even, because, you know, why not? If we can get to the 30s, which was the original plan, and this is technically the second trade of the day, so if you guys just tuning in right now, I had a beautiful trade at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard live on stream. That was great. We trailed it, closed partials. That was great. This is just a bit of an extra here. IT classes right now from home office. Wow, home office is great, right? Oh my god. Oh my god, Phil, because I can't resist it here. Yeah, it happens. Limit order to buy at 501. Okay, that's way down there. Actually, the thing is, we can go down there. So there is a zone. Yeah, there's a 1 minute zone down here, so we can actually sweep that level and go lower. Not good for me, but there's another one. Yesterday AM session that made the New York AM session low, but we'll be just waiting. Great fish, hello. Yeah, sure. Question. I only trade 2 micros on NQ, a bit like you, but just on one account. It's profitable, but wonder how I should scale up from here without messing up with my set. So one of the best ways to scale up, I think, is to build up a cushion, so a safety net. If you are on a funded account, are you on a funded account? Okay, so if you're on a funded account, for example, you build up like $2,000 or $3,000 in profits, then you can add one more micro. That's it. So whenever you think like, okay, you should enter with 1 micro or 2 micros, just add one more. And, you know, slowly building up more safety net is the thing that's going to ease up the stress, and we're gonna make you able to trade a little bit bigger size. Is that, at least that's how I would do it. So thank you, Filkos. Thank you. I'll do my best. I'll really do. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this. That's why I was lucky enough to get out from that trade earlier. This is just a small nothing here. NQ still has a chance. Well, oh yeah, gold is going down. Not looking good. Not looking good. I thought that we're gonna continue higher. Man, I did the right decision. Randall is out. Because there are quite a lot of resistance. Yeah, there is a lot of resistance here. And so, yeah, if NQ would decide to go lower, there are some good targets on the downside too. I still think that even if NQ sweeps the lows here, I think it will turn around and take out that 5-minute supply zone. At least try to tag it. Because this move here, which happened after the age, so let me just zoom in. So this move, and I'm just trying to read the narrative. We had the 6 p.m. reset. I know we went, swept some levels. And then after Asia open, which happened somewhere here, the market went up there, swept some levels, and then there was the turn. So it went down. Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna use this. So the market went down, and it seems like it swept what it could. And now it might just wants to get back up there and complete the circle. I don't know. I'm almost out from the position, which is, I said, totally fine. Actually, we'll see if this sweep is enough for the market or it just wants to go lower. I think it wants to go lower. Yeah. Down to 56. Yeah, I think it wants to. There's a technically valid demand zone here on the 1 minute with the fair value gap. It's very juicy in terms of liquidity. I think it just wants to go down there. So what can we do, right? Very small risk. Ah, I see. Yeah, the 200 is very popular. I know that it's very, very popular, the 200 EMA. Oh, you found it? All right, Dominic. Ah, on iPhone. Oh my. Oh, that's a relief. Trading Star, what's up? Hey, good to see you, man. How are things? How is everything? Well, it's kind of an interesting situation. Are we gonna go lower? We should. 15-minute looks like swept the level here. I think we should continue lower. Not that I want it to go lower. I definitely don't want it to go lower. Things going well? All right. Yeah, good. I know that this trade seems like we're just gonna hit the stop loss, but I had a nice trade just at the start of the stream, so I'm basically, even if I lose this, I'm still gonna be in profit from the previous trade. Yeah, but all good. Yeah, slow morning. I thought that we're gonna continue higher, but it seems like we're just struggling here. Almost hit my stop. I bought a new webcam, by the way. It's not function, it's still the old webcam that you guys see, but I bought a new webcam, which was a little bit expensive, but it should give us a nice video of me. No, we're going higher as soon as they... Oh, I know they are watching. They take my stop and then it's gonna rally higher. I know it's gonna happen. How did I learn OBS? Well, it's actually easy. The basic functions are easy to handle. I had a friend of mine, by the way, a few years ago, helping me out, but because I was streaming on Twitch in 2018. Gaming, that was a gaming stream, so I was using the same setup because it's the same computer still, and so I was streaming on Twitch, and it was quite easy to learn. I completed a challenge on Apex and activated the lifetime fee, but I haven't received any information about the new account. Well, if you paid the lifetime activation fee, you should be receiving the account. Is it Rhythmic or TradeAway? Because Rhythmic is usually generated within like a few minutes. For TradeAway, you might have to wait a little bit more. If it's not generating to you, you need to open up a ticket because you paid the fee, right? So you did everything. You might have to sign the contract. Did you sign the contract? I don't know which comes first. So you might need to sign something there. I went to chop wood with my father. Nice, father-in-law. Oh, that's good. 1 Celsius yesterday. It was freezing, but it's good too. I realized someone bought memberships. Yeah. It was Terry Trades. I told you yesterday. You said hello to the stream, and Terry Trades gifted 20 memberships on the channel. She did this. It was Terry. Gonna listen. Oh, thank you so much, Zacromancer, for the support. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone and anyone who is just considering to use my code. That does help me to maintain the channel. I mean, that means to be here full time, because you know I do have to pay a lot of tax. I really do, and the affiliate commission does help me to pay that tax, which is also taxable. So I need to, but definitely helps a lot. I just spoke with my accountant. I need to pay way more tax than I thought. Anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and it definitely helps be here full time. Yeah, you got to make sure to sign the agreement on Apex. Yeah. What's up? What's up, Lance? Good to see you. Yeah, that's why I was asking if it's trade weight or rhythmic. Hey, thank you so much, Lance. I appreciate that. I'm very grateful for everybody. Amazing community for the support. Come to think about it, since 2022, since I first started streaming, so many things happen. I'm so grateful for you guys showing up every day, for just even just being here, having a good talk, showing up, watching the trades, having some good talks, supporting each other. Thank you. I'm grateful. I would take a small nail with Lucid. Nail. It's a one-time fee, yeah. So Lucid Trading, it's only a one-time payment, no activation fee, no monthly payments. It's a one-time payment, and that is it. You're done, basically. No stress about funding. Yeah, that's why I like Trading Star. It could be cold, but it's you know, the sun is shining, the weather is nice. That's a good thing. Haven't. Okay, so you need to go on the left, Albert, on the dashboard. There is something called, there's a line called signature. There's a tab. Go to signatures, and you have to sign the agreement. Once you sign everything, I think the system will send it to you later or automatically. You need to go to signatures and sign it. I don't know if it's going to be a breakout. I was, you know, guys, I was telling, I want to see this go up to the 630s, and to be honest, higher. So my plan originally is like, let's switch to the 15-minute here. So the plan is on the 15-minute is that yesterday in the PM session, I'm just saying this for those of you who was not here earlier. Hold on, opening up this candle is 11.50. Okay, so we have this supply zone on the 15-minute. Started at 2:30 p.m. yesterday Eastern Standard. Now I tried to go for yesterday's opening range high up there at 8:31. It went up there, it failed to push it. I really thought, you know, I was watching price action, I thought that it's gonna go for it right there. It didn't. It failed, and it pushed lower. It technically did a market structure shift, and obviously everything happened after that in Asia session. Now I feel like that supply zone is ready to being tagged on the 5-minute, but that's not the real deal. That's just a partial thing. The thing is, I think the market will try once more. There was some very heavy resistance up here. I don't know what was here. Even by just looking at this level, look at that, at the market open. Somehow, for some reason, I don't know if it was big players, institutional players, or whatever, they really wanted to push it down. I don't know why. So this was crazy, and somehow I still feel like that this level up here is kind of like protected, but I don't know the reason why. Maybe some big seller or sellers are protecting this area because they're waiting for some new, I don't know. But needless to say, so I think like there has to be some kind of level of liquidity up there. These two bullish candles failed to go higher and sweep that, so it went lower. Now I think, and this is just trying to read the narrative, this is just one of the many, I think the market tried to go back into that level at 711 711. Who knows, maybe not. If it fails, and you know what, if I switch down to the 5-minute, we have this 5-minute supply zone as well. Now I'm not saying it's mandatory to go there, but at least, and that's why I took that scalp trade, I wanted to see it go into that level and then go higher. But now I don't know, I'm kind of confused. Now that so far I survived this drop, I don't know if I'm gonna survive it the next time, but I feel like we have a decent chance to go above the 630. So, you know, why not? So I just told you guys what I think about the situation. This is my personally my narrative, my opinion about what's happening right here, and we'll see if it goes, you know. Sent me a wood photo. Oh, Trading Star sent me, I hope not that kind of wood photo. Okay. Oh my gosh. Look at all this. This is what this is Trading Star. This is what he's doing instead of trading. You know, imagine the guy who is a pro in trading, but instead he goes out and chopping wood. Anyway, we all have our hobbies, right? Okay. Nice job. Free heat. Yeah, I was wondering, like, wow, why the German authorities are kind of, I saw that in the news, they're missing the trees. Like, somebody is chopping down the trees in Germany. You know, unexpectedly the trees are missing. What is going on there? NVIDIA earnings today, yeah. Yeah, I think there will be, yeah. They want to buy cheap, maybe. Okay, so we managed to go through into the 30s. Now, because of this, I'm going to put my stop to break even to, I'm going to put it to, actually, yeah, there you go. It's a break even trade from now on. And we'll see if we can get that 15-minute supply zone as originally planned. You know, it's a free trade now. House money, you know, house money, who cares? How would you combat an account with trading drawdown? Base hits, small profits, 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. If you can make like $100 or $200 on a trade, go for it, and don't go for 1-to-5 or something like that. That's how you do it. Once you reach the safety net, you're done, you're good. It's basically a static account after that. That's usually the answer, and that really works. 2 big trailers, nice. Have to take the price level was 50% day range. Ah. Always put a break even. Well, in this case, because NQ can play some dirty games here, I needed to put it to break even, especially because we made a little bit of profit earlier, so why not just protect the profits, right? We had such a beautiful trade earlier in the morning. Why not just protect those profits? Dun, 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 dun. 2 points above or below. Yeah, well, I kind of feel like I could have like go with the 600, but what if it just wants to test the 600 with one tick? I don't know, but it's fine. It should be covering the commission, but there could be some slippage, I know. Yeah, yesterday was a little bit, we had some volatility yesterday, so that was good. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Are we going higher? Oh wow, I'm gonna get blinded here. Okay. I'm here. Sorry. Sorry. Gave me a real-time data, but TradingView didn't. But they say it should be everywhere. You need to log in to TradeAway on your TradingView account, right? So down here, let me just log out because this is my paper trading account. Paper trading, log out. So if you go down here on your TradingView, you will find TradeAway, right? So this is it. I have a login here, but don't worry about it. So once you're on TradeAway, I mean, click here, add your credentials, and then you log in. That's how easy. And once you do that, you should be seeing the data, the real-time data. Usually. Usually. But you know, there's a thing. I don't know if you log in, I don't know if nowadays they changed it, because TradingView doesn't really like the fact that these prop firm traders are piggybacking on their platform without not having an essential subscription. So I don't know if you might have to subscribe to a basic TradingView subscription. I'm not sure about that. My TP is 680 something, 87, 687. So it's way up there. The reason is because that's where we will find that 15-minute supply zone, but it can go lower. I don't really care too much about it because we had a beautiful trade earlier, and I'm okay. This is practically the runner that I left on the previous trade. This is practically a runner. BM Hand, hello. When last time did you use Bulenox? How fast did they pay out every Wednesday? So Bulenox is absolutely great. I have nothing bad to say about them. You have to submit your request like the previous week. So if you want to get the payout the next Wednesday, you need to submit the payout the previous week. So if you submitted until last week, Friday evening, Friday midnight, right? If you submit it, then you're going to get it today, sometime until the New York business hours. But if you just submitted it this week, like yesterday or on Monday, then you have to wait until next Wednesday. So that's what the rule says. You have to submit the payout on the previous week to get the payout. Please invert this hourly. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I signed up and still don't have it. I don't know. You can submit a support ticket, or you might have to wait until New York business hours. I mean, there's nothing wrong by submitting a support ticket, Albert. They should sending it to you in a couple of hours. Usually it's instant, by the way. I always start with signing the contract. Q hit 60. Where was it? Oh, almost went up there. Yeah, the high of this one, 57. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it gets up there or not. Yeah, quite a pullback here. Quite a pullback. Yeah, so one more thing. Yeah, just like Business Lens is saying, TradingView also has like a basic delay. Even if you have TradeAway access and data with the prop firm, TradingView is going to have a delay, at least 3 seconds in the data. And the reason why they are doing this is because they want you to have a TradingView subscription. I think the cheapest one is the Essential subscription, which I have, by the way. You need to have an Essential subscription, as they call it, in order to not have the 3-second delay. So even if you can log in with your TradeAway credentials, you're going to see a delay on TradingView. So they want you to subscribe, which is, I think, not that bad. I think monthly $10. If you pay annually, it's even cheaper. There's going to be a Black Friday sale soon on TradingView as well, I think. So only for a few dollars for a month, you can get the Essential subscription. Yeah, basically, yeah, that's what it is. So, but still, it's kind of annoying because the candle is only updating every 3 to 5 seconds, which could be annoying, especially if you're looking for a quick trade, right? But I still have delay. That's interesting. You know, because I'm subscribed to the CME data as well on TradingView. So I pay the CME data, I pay the Essential subscription, so I pay like, I don't even know, $20-something per month, something like that. I don't know. So I'm not really experiencing anything, but I'm not trading on TradeAway. That's a good, that's interesting, Albert. Well, you can ask, by the way, TradeAway support is responsive. You can ask them. Okay, it's gonna get stopped out. I knew it. This is retesting the 600. Okay, it was a good run. I still believe that sooner or later, maybe later during the early New York session, we might going to see that 15-minute supply zone being tagged. But now I feel like this is done. Yeah, there we go. All right, it's fine. It's fine. What a rejection here from this supply zone. Look at how the mid-level is rejected price and how far we are going. We can go all the way. Yeah, all the way down. Okay, there is, oh, that was the 3 minutes, sorry. Okay, there is a, okay. So we have a demand zone on the 1 minute here. Because if it breaks this level at 72, might just want to go down for that 54. But I don't really think I want to scalp. I don't want to scalp this. I know that eventually I should have taken a partial. I couldn't, or at least secure some profits with the mini, micro. But but it's fine. Yeah, Albert, it's very interesting. Maybe you can ask TradingView support. They should be having something. The data package, yeah. You're been paying for nothing. 900 first day on funded, thanks. Hey Fizzlet, listen, this is just 100 is nothing basically, Fizzlet. It's completely okay. So that is not even a paper cut. So maybe it's best to wait until New York session. You know, it was definitely tricky. It was definitely tricky, you know, but better get out with a small loss and prepare for the next one. So we'll see. I still believe that overall we should see that push into that 7-11 area, but I don't know. Yeah, definitely send that ticket. 30-minute break, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have FOMC today, so that's gonna be interesting. FOMC minutes. Is it gonna be the report or is there gonna be a press conference? Okay, just the minutes. Okay. So the thing about the minutes is that well, this is gonna be interesting because there was a government shutdown. So usually the FOMC minutes is just basically a report. It's just a report of the FOMC minutes. It's nothing. It's nothing unusual or special. Usually the market already pricing in for that report because everybody knows what's going to be in it. I mean, they have a very good anticipation, except if there's a surprise. But that's all I know about these reports. Usually it's not shaking the market that much as the actual FOMC press conference by Powell. So we'll see. Yeah, Fizzlet, no obvious trade here. Always says 70% on Black Friday. Yeah, that's yeah, right, exactly 100 lots. So they used to have like really good discounts on Black Fridays. I encourage everybody. I'm not affiliated with them. I mean, I have a link, but I don't care. I mean, the thing is, if you have a bit of an extra money to spare and you like TradingView, the Black Friday sales are absolutely amazing. 4-hour NQ before predict anything. Oh, okay. Good morning. I wish you the same as well, Norbert. 4-hour, let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, the 4-hour looks awful. I see. Oh my god, look at the 4-hour chart. Very bad. What's happening here? Yeah, swept this one. Yeah, it's awful. Yeah, the 4-hour chart definitely looks terrible. It's the classic barcode chart. Yeah. Well, I'm still going to stand by the plan. But again, it might gonna happen later. No, I'm out. I'm out, Green. I'm flat. I have no positions. I have no positions on. I exited at break even. I exited at break even. I have no open positions. No open positions. All right. Yeah, exact. Thank you, Ollie, for being here. Yeah, I put it to break even earlier, and it just hit my break even at 600. My break even was actually 599.75. I think, I don't know. So I'm out. So you don't, yeah, nothing, Albert, nothing. Only a one-time payment on Lucid. No monthly payment. No activation fee, which is awesome. So I think I bought my Lucid accounts for $94, by the way. I passed them in one trade. But yeah, you can take your time. If it takes you 2 or 3 months to pass the evaluation, awesome. No rebill. Absolutely no rebill. Take your time as long as it takes. And once you pass it, there's no activation fee. There you go. I think so far they look solid. I do know more and more people. I haven't had a payout from Lucid yet. I'm still building up my funded account with them. It's a fairly new funded account. Actually, I can show you. I just started out not too long ago. Here's the Lucid account, one of the funded accounts. I only have $639 on this Lucid funded, and this one has only $389 on it, so I still have a lot to go. My goal is to build up to at least $3,000 or more and then request a payout. But you know, it's great. This is my first ever funded account, as you can see. 001 with Lucid and 002. I'm flat as well. Yeah. How much buffer do you suggest building? I would say to get a first payout, because whether you're a new trader or a more experienced trader, I would suggest to take a payout either way as soon as possible, because you need to keep your mindset, your brain in that positive attitude, like, okay, we're getting the money. So I would say build up anywhere around 2,800, but most likely $3,000 at least. So if that particular prop firm lets you to get a payout above like $2,000 or 2,100, you know, if you can get $1,000 of payout, $500 to $1,000 of payout, get it. You know, at least your initial investment, you got it back, right? So with Lucid Trading, I think the minimum payout at Lucid Trading, for example, is I think $500. So I don't know, for example, you go up to 2,800, 2,900, get a payout, obviously leave the safety net because you need to anyway, and then build up from there. But at least get your initial investment back, because this is a business, right? Let's not forget that trading is a business. So get it back and then build more. But I would say the magic number is somewhere around $3,000 on the 50K accounts. But it could be like a bigger account, 150K account. The thing is, build your safety net, And once you're like $1,000 above your safety net, get some money out. Lucid is 1 day pass, exactly, green, so you can pass it in 1 day. Kind of waiting here. NQ is unplugged again. The only thing we still have is the pre-market open. Looks to drop a bit more on the 5 minute. Yeah, it looks weak a little bit. I agree. And as I said, there's a 1 minute demand zone down here. I don't know if it wants to go down there, but you have just motivated me. Awesome. You're welcome, crayfish. 24,591. 591. Oh, you think we go down? Okay. Well, it repriced that 5 minute gap, right? So let me zoom in. We practically repriced this gap here, which is great. If we have a down close candle below this 89.75 on the micro, so if we close lower, and let me switch to the 1 minute, we might gonna see a drop down to this 1 minute demand zone. Right down there. Look at that. Okay, interesting. Oh, don't worry, 81. Okay, 81, yeah. Okay, we'll see. I don't want to jump into a short. I don't want to. I'm gonna stick with the plan for now, and you know, we still have, I mean, less than 8 minutes to go with the pre-market open, so just be careful. No shorts. Okay, okay, understood. Randall is saying no short. I'm gonna stay on the 5 minute for now and wait, and we'll see how it goes. Let me try to read some news. Is anything happening in the world today? Nothing. Okay. All right, let's just wait. A close below 89, then it would be more bearish. I'm not saying it would be more bearish, but and even if we close below that 89, and the wick doesn't matter, so this wick is not counts. Even if we close below, let me just get it right. Hold on. Just a second. I know it's not the perfect candle. So the thing is, even if we would have a down close candle, okay, it kind of looks cool. So I would need a fair value gap along the way as we close lower, being left open to even try to take a short position down to a demand zone, right? So otherwise I'm not interested. You see, let me just get this off here. These were just wicks sweeping some liquidity below the swing low. I'm going to zoom in on the 1 minute. So this candle here, and obviously I'm not usually like this. Like ICT used to do these things because I don't want to go into the 1 minute chart. There's too many noise here, or too much noise, which he says that's BS because there's no such thing as noise, but I do think anyway. We swept this low, took some liquidity, and now look at it. It's just going back. Is it gonna stay like this? Who knows, but I'm not trusting this. We need to see a down close candle with the fair value gap. It would be even better, by the way. And hold on, just give me a second here. We have this 1 minute fair value gap here. And just look at that. Let me zoom in. Look at how these candles were rejected on this 1 minute gap. And even these candles here at 353, 54, 55, they did not manage to close below the gap. So that kind of tells us that, okay, the market is not ready yet to go lower. Actually, seeing this bullish candle, it kind of gives us the opposite signal, like, okay, it's not ready yet. If this candle would have closed lower, we could have called this an inversion gap officially, but it's not happening. Obviously there's more to it, but this kind of helps you to get a picture of the narrative, like what is going on the lower time frames. So we just need to wait a little bit more, but I'm not a fan of going short. I love that 15-minute supply zone up there. I definitely love that 7-11 level. I think it looks amazing. I'd love to see, I love to see that 656.75, which is the high of the supply zone, being broken. That would be great. And then go for that 15-minute supply. That would be awesome. Otherwise, it's a no trade zone right now. But what you do think is the best firm for your thinking style at the moment? Let's see, run TopStep. TopStep is a great prop firm. I can say anything. I mean, TopStep is a great prop firm, basically the oldest prop firm in the futures space, I think. I cannot say anything bad about them, really. I guess the bad thing, it's not actually bad. I do know traders are making money on Project X. So the TopStep X, which is Project X, they were having some platform issues, and that's it. Otherwise, I can say nothing bad about them. They are here for the long term. You're gonna get paid out, so what can I say? They are good. What do I need in Trading View for futures plus volume? What are the bundles? Well, I do have the essential subscription plus the CME data. Something like that. Okay, we're gonna have no problem, Ron. So 5 seconds until We have the pre-market open. It seems like it might go lower. There you go. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. 4 a.m. In my time it's 10 a.m. 4 a.m. pre-market open. Now we are having a down close candle below the gap. Are we gonna have a down? It seems like we're gonna have a down close candle, maybe. Still not a down. Okay. Look at that. This candle swept lower than this, but did not close down with a fair value gap. No displacement yet. Still not a strong short signal here. Still not strong enough. Still just kind of waiting. Yeah, Top Step is good. The platform sucks. I don't know what to say, but that's what people saying. I mean, yeah, so don't forget something, everybody. The prop firms are not here for charity to, you know, or to give you, I mean, how should I put this? The prop firms also, like, they want to make money. They are here to make cold hard cash. And I know it's kind of contradicting, because it seems like they want to hug everybody and nourish everybody through their gold. The thing is that they know the numbers. They know what is the exact past ratio on the traders, on the evaluation accounts. Obviously, it's a good business. It's a lucrative business. But just like regulated brokerages, also prop firms are not here for the trader. They are here for the money. And, you know, if they can put some double quote unquote dirty trick on the trader, they might do it. You might won't even know it, because if you're trading by the rules and with proper risk management, you won't even know. But, you know. Not much is happening. No down close candle, so this is only sweeping the lows of these wicks, and still nothing. This is, by the way, looking great down there. That 1 minute demand zone looking great, but I must say, everybody, I am super tired. I don't know why, because I slept this last night, and I don't know how. I'm very, very tired. So I'm gonna call it here. Maybe I'm gonna get some power nap before New York. I need to get some power nap. So I think I'm gonna call it here, everybody. But I'm not gonna take more trades because even if it goes somewhere, I don't know. So thank you so much, everybody, for watching. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate all the support, and I'm grateful for you guys. If you would like to give some continuous support, please use the code TOMSABO for these prop firms. Check out the deals. Apex has a good deal now. If you use MyFundedFutures, you can still type in the code. There's no basic discount, but it gives credit to the channel. Look at that. Now it's going. Careful with that 1 minute demand zone. Thank you so much, everybody. God bless you all. I'll be back for a New York session and MyFunded TV as well. All right. God bless. Cheers, everyone.